In the vast and varied tapestry of the natural world, few creatures command such a potent blend of grace, power and mystique as the great spotted cats. Two of the most magnificent, the jaguar and the leopard, are often mistaken for one another. They are phantoms of their domains, masters of camouflage, and apex predators separated by an ocean, yet bound by a shared ancestry. While their spotted coats create a superficial resemblance, a closer look reveals two profoundly different animals, each a masterpiece of evolution, perfectly sculpted for its own unique world. Today, we journey into the heart of their territories, from the dense, humid jungles of the Americas to the sweeping savannas and rugged mountains of Africa and Asia, to uncover the 20 key differences that define the jaguar and the leopard. Physical appearance. 1. Build. The jaguar presents a formidable silhouette of raw power. It is stockier and more densely muscular, with a broad barrel-like chest and exceptionally powerful shoulders. This is a build designed for brute strength, for wrestling large, struggling prey in complex, watery environments. Its entire frame speaks of force and stability. The leopard, by contrast, is the embodiment of athletic elegance. It is leaner, more slender, and possesses a grace born of its arboreal lifestyle. Its build is optimized not for overwhelming force, but for agility, stealth, and the incredible strength-to-weight ratio required to climb trees, often while carrying prey heavier than itself. 1. Head shape. The jaguar's head is a testament to its unique hunting strategy. It is wider and more rounded, with a noticeably larger skull housing massive jaw muscles. This structure is the engine behind its devastating bite, a feature we will explore in more detail later. The overall impression is one of sheer, crushing power. The leopard's head is comparatively narrower and more angular, with a refined, almost elegant profile. Its skull is less blocky, reflecting a different predatory specialization: the suffocating throat bite, which requires precision and holding strength rather than absolute crushing force. 1. Body-sized jaguars are generally the larger and heavier of the two, and are the third largest cat in the world after tigers and lions. A large male can weigh up to 120 kilograms, or 265 pounds, though size varies significantly by region. The jaguars of the Pantanal wetlands, for instance, are among the largest, benefiting from an abundance of large prey. Leopards are lighter and smaller overall, a crucial adaptation for their versatile, often arboreal existence. A typical male leopard might weigh between 60 to 90 kilograms, or 130 to 200 pounds. This lighter frame doesn't compromise their strength. They are famously capable of hauling prey twice their own weight up into the safety of a tree. 1. Leg structure. The jaguar's legs are shorter and thicker, pillars of muscle built for power. This low center of gravity provides immense stability and leverage, essential for grappling with powerful prey like caiman and tapirs in the mud and water of their preferred habitats. They are built for a close-quarters fight. The leopard's legs are proportionally longer and slimmer, designed for a different kind of athleticism. These longer limbs provide the leverage for explosive leaps, the agility for navigating treacherous rocky outcrops, and the reach needed for climbing. They are the legs of a versatile and stealthy acrobat. Coat and spots. 1. Rosette pattern. The most definitive visual clue lies in the coat's pattern. A jaguar's rosettes are large, complex, and often form a broken circle with one or more small, solid black dots in the center. These patterns are fewer in number and more widely spaced, creating a bold, striking camouflage for the dappled light of the rainforest floor. The leopard's rosettes are smaller, simpler, and more densely packed together. Crucially, they are hollow. They do not have a central spot. This finer, more intricate pattern provides excellent camouflage across a wider variety of habitats, from the tall grasses of the savanna to the dense foliage of a forest. 1. Coat color. The base coat of a jaguar tends to be a richer, more intense color, often a deep golden yellow or a tawny orange. This warmer hue blends seamlessly with the earthy tones and filtered sunlight of its jungle and wetland home. The leopard's coat color is more variable, a reflection of its vast geographic range. It can vary from a similar yellow-gold in forest-dwelling populations to a much paler, creamier tan in those living in arid desert environments, demonstrating its remarkable adaptability. 1. Melanism, black panthers. The term black panther is not a separate species, but rather a name for any big cat with a melanistic gene, which causes an excess of dark pigment. Both jaguars and leopards can be black panthers. However, the genetic mutation is dominant in jaguars but recessive in leopards, meaning it is expressed more commonly in jaguars. Despite this, due to the leopard's much larger overall population, one is statistically more likely to encounter a black leopard in the wild, particularly in the forests of Asia. Habitat and Range 1. Continent. The most fundamental difference is their location. Jaguars are exclusively New World cats. Their range stretches from the southwestern United States through Mexico and Central America down into the heart of South America. They are the undisputed kings of the American rainforest. Leopards, conversely, are Old World cats. Their historic range is immense, covering vast swathes of sub-Saharan Africa, the Middle East, and extending across Asia from India and China to the Russian Far East. No other big cat has such a widespread distribution. 1. Preferred environment jaguars are specialists inextricably linked to water. They thrive in dense, humid environments like tropical rainforests, flooded grasslands, and mangrove swamps. The Amazon basin and the Pantanal are their strongholds, places where water shapes the landscape and the life within it. Leopards are the ultimate generalists. Their adaptability is legendary. They are equally at home in the open savannas of Africa, the dense rainforests of Asia, the cold, rugged mountains of the Himalayas, and, remarkably, on the fringes of bustling human cities. 1. Territory range. Reflecting their adaptability, leopards have the largest geographic distribution of any wild cat. Their historic range once spanned nearly the entire Eastern Hemisphere, a testament to their ability to survive and thrive in almost any environment. The jaguar's range, while still vast, is much smaller and more concentrated. Historically found as far north as the Grand Canyon, their populations have been pushed south. Today, their survival is intrinsically tied to the fate of the great forests and wetlands of Central and South America, particularly the Amazon basin. Behavior 1. Hunting style. The jaguar employs a hunting technique unique among big cats. While it can use the typical throat or neck bite, it is famous for its skull-crushing bite, delivered to the back of the head or through the temporal bones. This method allows it to dispatch even armored prey with shocking efficiency. The leopard is a more classic ambush predator. It relies on stealth to get incredibly close to its prey before a final explosive rush. It kills with a swift, precise, and powerful bite to the throat or the nape of the neck, causing suffocation. 1. Bite strength. The jaguar's bite is its superpower. Relative to its size, It has the strongest bite of any feline and the second strongest of all mammals after the spotted hyena. This immense force, estimated at around 1,500 pounds per square inch, is what enables its unique skull-crushing kill. While still incredibly powerful, the leopard's bite is not as overwhelmingly strong as the jaguar's. Its force is more than sufficient for its suffocating kill method and for gripping and carrying heavy carcasses, but it lacks the bone-shattering capability that defines its American cousin. 1. Climbing ability. Leopards are master climbers. Their combination of power, agility and a lighter frame makes them supremely adapted for life in the trees. They not only rest and survey their territory from high branches, but also use them as a pantry, hoisting kills aloft to keep them safe from scavengers like lions and hyenas. Jaguars can and do climb, but their heavier, stockier build makes them less agile. They tend to stay on or near the ground, using trees more for rest or ambush than as a primary part of their domain. 1. Swimming ability. Here, the roles are reversed. The jaguar is a true water cat. It doesn't just tolerate water, it thrives in it. Jaguars are powerful swimmers and will readily hunt in rivers and lakes, preying on fish, turtles and even caiman, demonstrating a level of comfort in aquatic environments unmatched by other big cats, save for the tiger. Leopards are capable swimmers and will cross rivers when necessary, but they generally avoid water. Their hunting is almost exclusively terrestrial or arboreal, and they do not actively seek out prey in aquatic habitats. For the leopard, water is an obstacle to be crossed, not a pantry to be explored. 1. Vocalization. The jaguar's call is a deep, repetitive and guttural sound, often described as a soaring grunt. It's a low-frequency noise that carries well through dense forest, used to communicate with other jaguars and proclaim territory. It has a distinctly coarse, powerful quality. Confusingly, the leopard's primary call is also described as a sawing sound. However, it is very different from the jaguar's. It's a rasping, rough, bark-like vocalization, like the sound of a saw cutting through wood. It's higher-pitched and less of a grunt, a haunting call that pierces the African or Asian night. Diet. 1. Typical prey. The jaguar's diet is as robust as its build. It is an apex predator that targets large prey, including capybara, deer, peccaries, and tapirs. Uniquely, its powerful jaws allow it to specialize in armored prey that other predators cannot tackle, such as river turtles, tortoises, and even adult caiman. The leopard has one of the broadest diets of any large carnivore. Its menu is a reflection of its adaptability, ranging from insects, rodents and birds to much larger prey like antelope, gazelles and deer. In some regions, they are known to prey on primates, and where their territories overlap with human settlements, domestic livestock. 1. Hunting strength. The jaguar's strength is defined by its bite. The ability to pierce a turtle's shell or a caiman's tough, scaly hide is a form of strength that sets it apart. It is a specialist in overcoming armor, a hunter defined by overwhelming, bone-crushing force. The leopard's strength is one of leverage and endurance. It relies on speed and stealth in the hunt, but its most impressive feat of strength is post-kill. The ability to drag a heavy carcass, often weighing more than itself, vertically up a tree trunk to secure its meal. Social and territorial. 1. Territorial size. Leopards are solitary but can be surprisingly tolerant of their neighbours. Their territories often overlap, particularly between males and females. The size of a territory is highly variable, depending on the density of prey and the nature of the habitat. ranging from just a few square kilometers in prey-rich areas to several hundred in arid environments. Jaguars also lead solitary lives, but tend to defend larger, more exclusive territories, especially males. In the dense Amazon, a male's territory can span over 50 square kilometers, which he will patrol and defend vigorously against intruders to secure access to mates and resources. 1. Adaptability to humans. The leopard's incredible adaptability extends to its relationship with humans. They are masters of living in the shadows, capable of surviving on the fringes of villages and even large cities like Mumbai, preying on stray animals and navigating the human-dominated landscape under the cover of darkness. Jaguars are far more reclusive and sensitive to human presence. Habitat loss and fragmentation have pushed them deeper into the most remote and inaccessible forests and wetlands. They actively avoid human areas, and conflict typically only arises when their natural habitat and prey base are severely depleted. Evolutionary background. 1. Closest relatives. Despite the leopard-like appearance, genetic analysis has revealed a surprising truth. The jaguar's closest living relatives within the Panthera genus are actually the lion and the tiger. Their common ancestor lived millions of years ago in the Old World, before the jaguar's ancestors crossed the Bering Land Bridge into the Americas. The leopard, in turn, shares a more recent common ancestor with the snow leopard. These two cats form a distinct evolutionary branch, separated from the lion-tiger-jaguar lineage. This deep genetic history explains why, despite their visual similarities, the jaguar and leopard are fundamentally different creatures, each a unique and irreplaceable marvel of the natural world. Enjoyed this comparison? Please like and subscribe for more wildlife stories. Thanks for watching.